The big national story, I'm sorry to say, but it's COVID-19. It's back. You thought it had gone away, it hasn't. It will now dominate our national conversation for weeks and months to come. In fact, I suspect it'll be the top of every news bulletin between now and Christmas. A friend of mine said this morning, can't we have Brexit back, please? It wasn't quite as depressing as talking about COVID-19. We've seen the British Medical Association yesterday, many of their senior managers urging Plan B was put into place, more overnight saying the same. What does Plan B mean? Well, it means the mandatory wearing of face masks. It means vaccine passports and many other restrictions on our life. The government yesterday was slightly cagey. They don't want to go for Plan B, but Sajid Javid basically said, unless you go and get your booster jabs, you will lose your freedoms, which struck me as being something of an oxymoron. And he's gone further overnight. He says that if we feel at any point it's become unsustainable, we won't hesitate to act. That means only one thing. They are contemplating locking us back down again if the case rates get to 100,000 a day and if the numbers being admitted to hospital get too high. You see, we have to protect the NHS. Perhaps I've missed something here. I thought the NHS was here to protect us. And I have to tell you, nearly 2 years into this, if they do bring in vaccine passports, and overnight Tony Blair, the Blair Institute, is urging the immediate introduction of vaccine passports. I think we're not too far away from the government following Scotland and making us have vaccine passports. That would mean coming into this magnificent building here in Folkestone, which is a Wetherspoons pub, you would need to show a vaccine passport to come and buy a drink. But the government knows something, and that is that we've been very well behaved, very well compliant over the course of the last couple of years, but I sense we're getting close to breaking point. I sense if they try and lock us back down again, there'll be many millions of people who will say, the hell with it. And I have to tell you, I will not be showing any vaccine passport to go and buy a pint in Wetherspoons or any other pub. I just don't think that makes sense. I don't believe that is a reasonable step to take. It's too big an infringement on our liberties.